Hello, my name is Robin Skinner, also known as Cavetown on the internet. I'm 19 years old and I recently finished 6th form, so I'm just doing music full time right now. I love animals and mixing tunes, and I hope to mix tunes and spend time with animals for a long time. I've been musical forever. My family is very musical. My dad is director of music at the Cambridge University here, and my mum is a professional flautist and a flute teacher also. So music, I never really started up music. There wasn't really a starting point. It just kind of was always there. But I guess I started up my music career in 2013 when I first recorded my first song, Rain. And I wanted to share it with my friends, so I put it up on Bandcamp, and the rest I guess the success of it increased very gradually. So I can't think of a specific moment when it became more of a career than just sharing my music, but it's always been in the back of my mind that that's what I wanted to do, and it just became more clear that that's what I was supposed to follow in life. I started off just using GarageBand and my mum's little microphone, which I used to prop up on a pillow, and I used my hand as a pop filter. And I slowly, as I earned more and as I learnt more how to use my software, I upgraded to Logic and upgraded to a nicer microphone, and I still have a ways to go with upgrading things, but for now what I'm using is really great, and I'm very lucky to have parents who've supported me in all of my equipment and just generally what I wanted to do, so that's cool. I was initially inspired by Fox Academy, Teen Suicide and Spooky Ghost Boy, like these Bandcamp artists, to start using Bandcamp in the first place. But later on my music became very 21 Pilots influence. I went through a very strong 21 Pilots phase, but that's in the past now. And my music taste is constantly changing, which I think is why my genre is very mixed, and there's like aspects of a bunch of different things. So today I'm influenced by lots of different people, like from hip-hop, Post Malone, to more indie rock, Peach Pit. I'm really into Joji and Alex G as well, and I'm sure I'll find lots more music to enjoy in the future that will integrate its way into my own creations. If I could liken my sound to anything, it would probably be the feeling you get when you visit your hometown and everything looks the same, but it feels different at the same time, and you remember the person you were when you were there, and you realize that that's not you anymore. I think that's generally the feeling that I put into the songs. In my opinion, my biggest musical achievement to date is, I'm not sure, I'm not really big into numbers. I don't really keep an eye on numbers and stuff. My dad always has to be the one that tells me how many views I've got or how many plays I've got on something, because I'm too busy to watch that, and I guess I don't really care enough, even though it is very important. But I guess the 2 million views and the 1 million streams on Lemon Boy, that's pretty cool. Though I'm not sure, I think I'm still yet to reach my biggest achievement, and I'm sure when I reach it, like, I'll realize it. I'll feel in the moment that this is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me. My dream event or venue to perform at would just be anywhere small that has comfy chairs and nice pictures on the wall, and where I feel cozy and comfortable and I can just be myself and hang out with the audience. I'm not really interested in like a big stage and big flashing lights and lots of sound. If I think of it like that, I get stressed out and I feel like I have to put on this huge song and dance for everyone, and I prefer to think of it as like a chill hangout zone for me to sing and spend time with people who have supported me and who appreciate my music. Somewhere where like you could take a nap on the floor if you wanted to. I also want to be able to project like a live stream of Fig, my cat, behind me, so that it's like he's there while I play. I've got lots of exciting things coming up for me in the near future, most of which I can't talk about yet, but it is very exciting, and you should definitely stay tuned to my Twitter and any social medias and my YouTube and stuff, because there's lots of cool news coming. But the big thing is my UK tour that's coming up next month, which is May. My first show on the 4th of May is in London at the Thousand Island. That sold out in about 7 hours, so that's wild. I still don't really understand that, but that's pretty cool. I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be my first headline show, so it's a big experiment for me, and I'm sure I'll make lots of mistakes, but it's somewhat comforting knowing that everyone who's going to be there will already know who I am, and they know that I screw up my songs a lot, and hopefully they won't mind too much. Then I have a bit of a break in May, but then I'm playing in Manchester at the Deaf Institute on the 21st. Next day, on the 22nd, I'm in Nottingham at the Red Room. Next day, 23rd, I'm at London again at the Borderline. On the 25th, I'm in Southampton at Joiners. And then 26th, 27th, 28th, I'm going to be playing on the acoustic stage at Slam Dunk in Leeds, Hatfield and Birmingham. And finally on the 29th, to end it all off with a big fat bang, I'm playing support for Peach Pit in London at Scala, and I'm so stoked about that. They've been my favourite band for probably not even that long, probably just like a year, but I just completely fell in love with them, and all of their tunes are so catchy, and they seem like such sweet guys, and I'm so excited to meet them and play alongside them. It's really a huge honour. You can find more of my content on YouTube mainly. I post every Sunday. That's Cavetown, one word. It's like Cape Town, but with a V instead of a P. I'm also Cavetown on Bandcamp, so that's cavetown.bandcamp.com. That's where I post all my music. That's been like my main music sharing platform for most of my life, so you can find my whole discography on there. But most of my stuff is already or will be soon coming out on iTunes and Spotify and stuff. And I also post some memes sometimes on Twitter if you're interested in that. That's Cavetown, but it has 2 T's in it because someone else already took Cavetown, and I'm really upset about that because it's someone who hasn't even tweeted ever, and they made their account in 2009. Someday I'll get that at, but for now it's Cavetown with 2 T's, so it's like Cavetown. See you later. Bye. No, I won't let go.